Welcome to the second episode of Manhattan Menagerie. Today we're going to be meeting with Robert and Dan with their two dogs, Rita and Gina, an English Cocker Spaniel and a Shih Tzu respectively. They live in the building just over my shoulder, and we'll see them shortly. I'm going to join Robert and Dan this afternoon on one of their several daily walks they take every day. This is beautiful, crisp afternoon, and it's kind of a special day for Gina, the little one in Dan's arms. It's her first real outdoor experience. As you can tell from their neighborhood, they're on the Upper West Side, and they live not too far from Central Park. As a matter of fact, just around the corner from the Museum of Natural History. It's a great neighborhood to have a dog. Got great space to take them out and explore. We're going to head up towards the dog run up at the Museum of Natural History at 81st and Columbus, which is a wonderful spot to exercise your dog. The City Parks Department maintains several of these around town. They're fenced in, there's a lot of space. You can bring your dog to play with you or with other dogs. As you can see, it's a great spot for socialization of young dogs. You want to make sure your dog is fully inoculated, of course, before you do anything like this. You know, but it's good. They learn how to interact with other dogs, not to mention get out some of that extra energy they all have. And on the nice crisp days, it's wonderful. We're going to sort of keep on the sidelines today, though, and sit here with the two dogs and just kind of watch the activities. It's a little overwhelming for Gina, it being her first day outdoors. She's going to explore the sights and sounds slowly. Rita, on the other hand, the Cocker Spaniel, is she's an old pro at this. She loves to be outdoors. So we're just going to kind of get a chance to see what's going on, how they handle the outdoors. And I'll give you a little information on the Shih Tzus. They're a toy breed. Lively and gay, charming manner wins the hearts of all, thrives on human companionship. Friendly, also very affectionate and hardy. Gets along well with children. Also loves the outdoors. Now I'll take a moment to give you a little background information on Cocker Spaniels. Rita is an English Cocker, and to quote the Harper Guide, it's an alert and merry breed known for its loyal and affectionate manner and its intelligence. It's an ideal family dog that loves to play. So as you can see, both these dogs, even though they're different in size and somewhat in temperament, they both enjoy getting a little run outside. A little later on, we'll find out more about these two individual dogs. It's interesting to see Gina and how she's kind of quietly absorbing all the sounds. Rita is a charming, charming companion dog. She's very attentive with both her owners, but this is one of her favorite parts of the day, coming out to the park. English Cockers are field dogs. Spaniels originally were bred for sporting, so they have a natural affinity. you're familiar with the smaller version, the American Cocker, which is those long, long, flowy legs. Now we can see the two girls together. Gina's getting her bearings. In a short time she'll be out on a regular basis. She has just finished her second set of inoculations. It is not recommended to take a puppy out before they've had their full inoculations. The city has just too many things they can pick up with, and I know, as anxious as one is to get out with that puppy, don't rush it until they're fully inoculated. You could be setting yourself up for needless trouble.
He can't outrun you. Want to bet? She's very fast.
Hi, we're here with a wonderful canine menagerie, Rita and Gina, two wonderful little girls. This is an English Cocker Spaniel and a little Shih Tzu, about 5 months old, and they're here with their pets, masters, whatever, Robert and Dan. And we're going to try to get some nice information for all of you about these two particular breeds and hear their particular stories and how they came to be in this household. And I think we'll start with Robert. Perhaps you can give me some information as to how happened to have dogs and how happened to get a Cocker Spaniel.
I've had dogs my whole life, and this dog came about by accident. She was living near my mother in South Carolina, so it's a rural area, and it was sort of an abusive house, and they didn't care for her, and she ran away to my mother's back door. And so we'll fast forward to the future. I was visiting. This dog was there. Guess what? She flew back to New York. And it was a big transition because of coming from the country to the city, but she's done very well. And Cockers are very sweet, but they are sporting dogs, so that she loves the outdoors and also loves the indoors in her safe home. And she's worked out very well. We figure she was born around Christmas in 1989, so she just celebrated her 5th birthday, and she's a very good companion, very sweet. And I wasn't looking for a Cocker Spaniel. She was there, and I'm very happy with her. She loves the summer months and swimming. Loves swimming. Also, she could spend all day outdoors, no problem. She doesn't like to come in, but she's been a wonderful companion. She's worked out so well. I'm very happy with her.
Well, I see she's got a beautiful, beautiful coat. Can you tell me a little bit, is it hard, something about the care and training of a Cocker Spaniel?
I would describe the Cocker as more of a high-maintenance type of dog. Their hair requires a lot of brushing, and it'll grow so long that it'll get matted under here, and especially the feet will pick up all the dirt from outside, so it's a high-maintenance dog. She has about 3 haircuts a year, and the summer, she gets the summer cut, which is perfect for swimming, which is one of her favorite pastimes. In fact, we might have some interesting footage of her swimming at Lake George. If you're interested, maybe I can find it. And then we have a new addition, Gina, who's exact opposite, a toy breed. So it's an exact opposite type of dog.
This is the newest addition. Her name is Gina. She's 5 months old. She's a Shih Tzu. And she had a tough puppyhood. She was abandoned at the ASPCA 3 weeks old. And they nursed her back to health and put her up for adoption, and here she is. We call her the Tibetan Terror for short because a puppy is a handful, and never get a puppy unless you have someone home most of the day. You cannot allow a puppy to be alone. They'll get into trouble. They'll destroy your home. So have someone home most of the time with them, and always start them off with the best food that you can find, the best food, because if you don't, you'll pay for it in vet bills when they get older, or even when they're young. The grooming is 3 or 4 baths a year, although they say bathe them when they require it. like people. She's a handful. She gets into trouble. She's still in puppy training, housebreaking. She's doing better. She doesn't have her diploma yet, though. That's yet to come. She doesn't sleep all night yet. Puppies like to get up during the night, so be prepared for that. Be prepared to take a puppy out constantly. Especially after they've had water, you have to time them about a half hour, and out they have to go. They're like human babies. They have to be watched and tended to.
Okay.
Oh, all dogs are bred usually for what they wanted them for, whether they wanted to ferret out birds or mice or whatever. This one was made, developed in Tibet as a lap dog. They're not workers, and they're lap dogs for the emperor. That's why she was developed. It seems sad, but she enjoys the comfort of a lap. And puppies will tease. Now, she lost about 6 teeth so far. As a result, she nibbles on things, chews things, like the legs of the furniture. So what I would suggest is buy lots of toys, and always keep toys on hand for them to occupy them, or they'll get into trouble. She's very tired now. Today was the first time that she was in the park, because now, like we said, she has her second set of shots. She's very tired now. It's nice when they sleep, like human children. You get a break during the day, but she'll work out just fine. Dogs are puppies until they're a year old, then they turn into dogs. So she has 7 months more of being a puppy, and she's enjoying every moment of it. Just to remind you, potential puppy owners, a few things to keep in mind. These are living little creatures, and it will be about a 15-year commitment to these little guys. So you must remember here's an expense, not only in time, but in money. You have to have them inoculated. She just got her second set, so this means she's now prepared to go into the city streets, which usually happens when they're about 5 to 6 months old. And their food, for 2 dogs, small dogs, we spend about $30, $35 a month. And that's a month on food alone, so you must take that into consideration. But the important thing is to enjoy them. Like Jacqueline Onassis said, when it came to raising children, there's 3 things you must remember: love, security, and discipline. And we have Rita in action up at Lake George, so I think we'll dig out that tape and bring it to you. All right? Nice being with you.
I hope you've enjoyed today's show and meeting with Rita and Gina, and like myself, learned a little bit about Cocker Spaniels and Shih Tzus. Had a great deal of fun with them today. And before we close, we'd like to show you some home movies that were taken of Rita up at Lake George last summer. I think you're going to enjoy them, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
This footage has captured a particularly special and sentimental moment 2 summers ago up at Lake George.
There's Colonel McDonald's boat.
I think because the temperature was so cold last night, it feels warm. It's like 50 degrees. Yeah, the water's about 74 degrees.
74-degree water, that's good.
Probably the warmest of the year.
All right, dive in. Rita, you going in? Rita. Rita, did you go in yet?
Go it.
Oh, Rita, there goes Rita. Come on, Rita, come in.
Oh, well.
Drinking the water. She can drink the water. It's clean.
Let me take it. I'm going to go in.
There she goes. Stop coughing. Oh, poor thing's coughing. Hey, Rita. Work those calories off, kid. Let her go. She's good. Now they're going out there to the rock where Rita can stand up. There she goes. You can stand up, take a rest. People fish out there. Maybe she'll do it. She's a strong little girl. See how far it is out there? There she goes with the rope. Come on, Rita. There she goes. There she goes. She's pulling the boat. Oh, is she smart. That's not easy to do for her. Look at her go. Oh, is she a smart little girl. Oh, good little Rita. Look at that girl go. Oh, is she smart. Come on, little girl. Come on, little girl. Can you believe this? She'll try to get up on the rock, but I don't think she can. Oh, look at the poor thing.
The gentle little dog you will see in Robert's lap is their beloved Lola, who I regret to say Robert and Dan lost in 1994 after many wonderful years. Let's share a carefree and heartwarming moment in time with them.
Lola doesn't like the water that much. I think she's half cat. So strange. Dogs have different personalities. Rita loves it. Lola hates it. What? There you go, Rita. Pull the boat. I think he's going to leave Lola in the boat and see if Rita will pull her in by herself. Good one. Oh boy, now they're all in the water. That rock is very slippery, by the way. Okay, Lola's in the boat now. Now we'll see if her sister will pull her in. Grab the rope, Rita. Grab the rope. There's the rope, Rita. Get it. Come on, Rita, get the rope. No, she's not thrilled this time. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She's doing it. I can't believe her. She's pulling her sister to shore. Oh, my. Oh, that's something else. Rita just learned this boat pulling trick the other day. Unbelievable.